Salman Rushdie's agent has disclosed that the world-famous but controversial writer lost sight in one eye and the use of one hand in the aftermath of an attack on him on stage at a literary event in Western New York in August, reported Reuters. Andrew Wylie, who represents literary giants such as Saul, Bellow, and Roberto, Bolano, described the extent of the injuries Rushdie suffered in the brutal attack in an interview with Spanish newspaper El Pais. Wylie described the author's wounds as profound and noted the loss of sight of one eye. He had 3 serious wounds in his neck. One hand is incapacitated because of the nerves in his arm were cut, and he has about 15 more wounds in his chest and torso. The agent declined to say whether the Satanic Verses author, 75 years old, was still in hospital more than 2 months after police said a 24-year-old New Jersey man stabbed the writer in the neck and torso just before Rushdie was to give a lecture at Chautauqua Institution, a retreat about 12 miles, that is 19 kilometers from Lake Erie. The novelist was rushed to the hospital after sustaining severe injuries in the attack, including nerve damage in his arm, wounds to his liver, and the likely loss of an eye, Wylie said at the time. The attack came 33 years after Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, then Iran's supreme leader, issued a fatwa or religious edict calling on Muslims to assassinate Rushdie a few months after the Satanic Verses was published. Some Muslims saw passages in the novel about the Prophet Muhammad as blasphemous. Rushdie, who was born in India to a Muslim Kashmiri family, has lived with a bounty on his head and spent 9 years in hiding under British police protection. While Iran's pro-reform government of President Mohammad Khatami distanced itself from the fatwa in the late 1990s, the multi-million-dollar bounty hanging over Rushdie's head kept growing and the fatwa was never lifted. Khomeini's successor, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, was suspended from Twitter in 2019 for saying the fatwa against Rushdie was irrevocable. The man accused of attacking the novelist has pleaded not guilty to second-degree attempted murder and assault charges. He is being held without bail in a Western New York jail. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.